So you're thinking about moving and Boise, Idaho happens to be at the top of your list, and you wouldn't be alone. Boise has been a very popular relocation spot for many years. Idaho has been one of the top 5 fastest growing states since 2016 and is currently ranked number 2 as far as best places to live in 2024. And there's a lot of reasons for that. The cost of living is low, crime is low. I always have out-of-state clients that come and visit mention how clean Boise is and how nice the people are. Unemployment is also very low, and with 2 major tech companies moving to the area with major developments planned for the next 10 years or so, that's only going to help Boise's employment opportunities. But with all that said, Boise is not perfect. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why Boise might not be a good fit for you and why you might want to consider one of the suburbs just outside of Boise. I help a lot of people relocate to the area, and the number one reason people are moving to the Treasure Valley or just Idaho in general is because of politics. Most of the people that are moving here are from California or Oregon and then Washington. Those are 3 very blue states, obviously, and the reason they're leaving those states is because of the liberal policies that lead to not only high cost of living, higher taxes, crime, homelessness, not to mention Second Amendment restrictions, and so on. Idaho as a whole is a very red state. However, if you look at Boise, it is not as conservative as you might think. Now, being from Idaho, I've seen the state grow and change. And the politics in Boise definitely tend to lean left more now than they used to. The mayor that was just re-elected for her 2nd term in Boise is very liberal in my opinion. I won't spend much time on her. I would just direct you to her social media. It won't take long for you to figure out where she stands politically. Boise State is a decent sized college. And in my experience, anytime you have a college in a town, you're going to have a more liberal base of people. Downtown Boise does host pride parades now, and you will see a fair amount of pride flags throughout Boise, especially during the month of June. I had clients that were visiting and looking at some homes from LA where they're pretty used to this type of stuff, and they were happening to stay downtown Boise during the month of June and saw kind of what Boise's like down there, and they brought it up to me. They were pretty shocked to see that we have that here in conservative Idaho. And at that point, they asked me about maybe some other suburbs close by that would be a better fit for them. Now, our cost of living here in Idaho is pretty inexpensive, especially when you compare it to states like California, Oregon, or Washington. But Idaho's real estate is really expensive. Between the first half of 2014 and the first half of 2019, median home values in Boise jumped 68.4%. And from 2019 to 2022, the median home price in Ada County, which is where Boise is located, increased by over $220,000, making the median home price $566,000. This is the county's highest yearly median in history. Boise's median sale price is 21% higher than the national average. Overall cost of living in Boise is also 4% higher than the national average. And the median household income for Boise in 2022 was just over $76,000. Some people don't realize how expensive the Boise real estate market is. And when I have clients that come into town and I show them some other areas and the home prices in those areas, they tend to quickly shift from looking at Boise to the suburbs just outside of it because you can get so much more bang for your buck. So now I'd like to talk to you about some of the surrounding suburbs of Boise that might be a better fit for you, especially if you're looking for more conservative areas. Eagle, Idaho is a fantastic place to live and raise a family. Set in the Boise foothills, is a premier family-oriented community located just 11 miles west of Boise, and Eagle has a population of just 36,000 people. Eagle has top-rated schools, green spaces, walking trails, great restaurants and coffee shops downtown. If you are into fly fishing, you definitely need to check out TRR Outfitters downtown Eagle, and then you can walk across the street and visit the Old State Saloon, which you guys might have heard about here recently. During the month of June, that owner hosted Heterosexual Awesomeness Month. Also, the city of Eagle became a non-sanctuary city, which basically bars services and taxpayer dollars from being extended to illegal immigrants. Now, as far as home pricing goes, in Eagle, it's not cheap either. As of May 31st of this year, the average home value in Eagle, Idaho was just under $830,000. Now, the next town I'm going to talk about is Nampa, Idaho. And me, my wife, and our 2 daughters currently live in Nampa, so yes, I might be a little bit biased, but there were 2 big reasons that we moved to Nampa. One is because we wanted to be a little bit further out and away from Boise, and 2 is because you can buy way more house for your money here than in other areas of the Treasure Valley. If you were to take a brand new home here in Nampa and place it in a similar neighborhood in Boise, you could expect to pay $50,000 to $70,000 more for that same exact home. And for first-time home buyers or people buying in this market right now with high prices and high interest rate, that's a huge difference. Nampa has a population of 118,000 people roughly, where if you compare that to Boise, they're looking at a population of closer to 476,000. Now, Nampa is only 20 miles away from Boise, so if you do end up commuting like a lot of people do down to Boise for work, it's really not that bad, especially if you're used to California traffic. And Nampa has all the amenities that you could ask for. For example, we have Costco, we have Fred Meyer, we have Albertsons, we have multiple hospitals within the area. We have a Ford Arena where they host concerts and comedy shows. We have golf courses, and we have hangars for your personal planes and so much more. There's a ton to do in Nampa. Downtown Nampa still has a small town charm. With its brick buildings, train station, museum, and weekly farmer markets during the warmer months, people still wave and say hi to you here. I know most of my immediate neighbors by name. We all look out for each other and celebrate the 4th of July with each other and our kids. And Nampa really is a family-oriented community, and we absolutely love it here. So the last town I want to talk about is going to be Middleton, Idaho. It is about 35 miles northeast of Boise. It could take you anywhere from 45 to 50 minutes to commute down there. Middleton has a population of just 11,500 people, so it's one of the smallest suburbs I will be speaking about today. It sits on the north side of the Boise River. It is known for hosting the Middleton Market, which is a very active farmers market, as well as a wide range of seasonal events. From their very, very popular 4th of July parade. I highly recommend you guys check it out. The median home price for Middleton is going to be $550,000. And I don't think I mentioned this before, but Nampa's is sitting right around $430,000. So definitely Nampa is going to be one of the cheaper suburbs that we talked about. Going back to Middleton, if you're looking for lots, bigger lots like acre size plus or more, Middleton is going to be your place for that. In addition to its natural attractions and historic landmarks, Middleton offers a variety of recreational activities. The city hosts annual events celebrating the agricultural heritage and community spirit. This includes parades, rodeos, and fairs. Outdoor enthusiasts can explore miles of scenic trails for hiking, biking, and horseback riding, while families can enjoy picnics at their local parks and visits to nearby orchards and vineyards. So there you have it. Some key reasons why Boise, Idaho might not be the ideal fit for everyone, and why looking at the surrounding suburbs might offer a better fit. Whether you are looking for a more conservative environment or just seeking more affordable housing, places like Eagle, Nampa, and Middleton each have their unique appeal and benefits. If you guys have stuck around this long, I just want to say thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on relocating and finding that perfect place to call home. If you have questions or need more information about moving to Boise or the surrounding suburbs, definitely feel free to leave a comment below or reach out to me directly. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for you, and I will see you in the next one.